The less we do, the more productive we become. I'm not saying that we should lay in our bed watching TikTok or binge watch the new trendy Netflix show and do nothing about working towards our goals. That obviously doesn't result in improved productivity. What I mean by it is that we get focused through subtracting things from our life, not by adding. And that's why productivity is bullshit. Because what people do is that they try to cram as much as possible into their to-do list and try to do as many things as possible, and that's how they define productivity. The more things we do, the more productive I become, they say. In this video, I'll tell you why that's bullshit. I see people watching YouTube videos, TikToks, or even reading whole books about how to get things done, when all they're doing is really just continuing to procrastinate on actually getting the thing done. That's why the secret isn't to do more, it's to do less. We want to get as much things as possible away from our schedule. Why we want to do this is because the only thing we have in our life is energy and time. And we only have a finite of energy and time during every day. Every day is always going to be 24 hours. When we follow the traditional advice that's mainstream at this point, which is pretty crazy, this is where our energy goes. It goes into all of these different things and we make a little bit of progress in a lot of things. What happens when we get rid of all of these other things and just focus on one thing instead? We add up all these lines which resembles our progress and we make this much progress instead. So when we follow the traditional trash advice of the more things we do, the more productive we become, this is the amount of progress we are able to achieve. The people that become the best in the world in sports, in business, or in school, they are the ones that focus all their energy on one single activity. So this sounds great in theory, but how do we actually apply it to our own lives? What are the specific things we could remove from our daily routine so that we can make more progress in our profession, whether that's in business, school, or in sports? It's impossible for me to know exactly your goals and the obstacles in the way, but the biggest thing we waste the most time on is entertainment, and more specifically social media, video games, movies, and series. Don't get me wrong, entertainment is a great way to relax, to fill out the times when you're bored and don't know what to do. The problem is that we spend too much time on getting entertained instead of actually doing the work. The thing we can do to drastically improve our productivity right now in school, in business, in sports, is by throwing out all of the unnecessary things such as partying, being on social media, watching YouTube, Netflix, and playing video games. You want to become more productive, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video. And this is the answer. Either you can act like most people watching this video and just click away from this video without having changed anything. Or you can act like the successful type of person that you deep down are. The person who takes this advice and actually makes a change. Prove not to me or any other person watching this video, but prove to yourself that you can do this. Remove all the distracting social media from your phone and take a break from the video games and just, for the next 2 weeks, focus solely on making progress towards one goal, towards your goal. You will see incredible progress in these upcoming weeks. I promise that you will realize how stupid it was that you used to waste so much time on TikTok, Instagram, and Netflix. Are you going to be the person who watched this and say, this doesn't apply to me because I've already tried this, or yeah, that's true, and I'll do this later? Or are you going to be the person that will leave this video and actually make a change? The person that actually takes action on advice instead of just consuming? You choose what person you become after this video. That's all I'd say in this video. I'm out.